tumbles of the late spring, Babylon AD is an activity situated edge sprinter / the fifth component ripoff that has the recognized distinction of having its own chief freely slamming the film before its delivery. Consider a dad going to class to affront his youngster on the primary day of school. It's simply miserable, particularly when the youngster doesn't merit it. Babylon AD is around one boss person named Torop who, living in a crushed not-so-distant future Russia, is employed to move a secretive young lady named Aurora, Melanie Thierry, to America. En route, they experience hired gunmen, strict factions, and different impediments that could keep Torop from finishing his main goal, and learning reality. Okay, so it's anything but a fantastic story, yet it's sufficient as a Vin Diesel activity vehicle. Different pundits clash. On Bad Tomatoes, just 7% of pundits even enough partaken in the flick. Of the top pundits, get this, not a solitary one gave it a positive survey. That isn't similarly awful as things can get, it is essentially as terrible as things can get. The Hollywood Correspondent considers it a modern wreck of scriptural extents, and the Chicago Peruser says it's a must-see just for enthusiasts of snowmobile pursuits. Assortment might nail it on the head by naming it as a noisier, costlier rendition of Offspring of Men, yet deficient with regards to that movie's social political importance and stunning bearing. Babylon AD might be an idiotic variant of Offspring of Men, which, incidentally, was my #1 film of 2006. It might try to seem to be edge sprinter and accomplish a portion of the bizarreness of the fifth component and crash and burn on all records. Yet, low assumptions have an approach to making not terrible, but not great either films great, and when all you expect is careless activity, Babylon AD conveys. Truth be told, Babylon AD isn't quite so terrible as everybody says. It isn't perfect, yet it has sufficient activity and interest to speak to Vin Diesel fans. The set pieces look great and the visuals are good. The activity is fun, however not especially paramount. Diesel, assuming you like his activity players, adheres exactly as expected generally. What entangled the overwhelming majority of pundits and harmed the film the most is the screenplay, which is, in all honesty, obfuscated destroyed. The idea has a ton of potential, as indicated in the sneak peeks. The young lady that Torop is chosen to safeguard can detect things and maybe read minds, and do some other trippy things, is intriguing, yet it is never clear precisely exact things she can do. At the point when things are really uncovered, the film closes, driving you to pose the inquiry, why? To be honest, the film is by all accounts missing its third demonstration, as though the financial plan ran out and the studio just chose to deliver it with no guarantees. The endeavor to make Babylon AD something beyond an activity film toward the end is disheartening. In the event that you don't expect excessively and simply need a speedy activity flick, Babylon AD is sufficient. In any case, one considers what might have been had there been a more intricate and created plot.